Hi there! Pudding for breakfast, what do you say? Would that be a really good start to the day once you decided you wanna take my tip on from yesterday, meaning that you cut out carbohydrates such as bread, your toast in the morning, or your cereal that might have grains like wheat in it, and you maybe asked yourself, what could I have instead? So I thought I'd show you some really delicious recipes going forward, and today I wanted to show you a chocolate pudding, but the secret ingredient was not ready yet, so I could not do that, and you will find that out when I finally get to that one, so stay tuned. But today it's chia pudding. So you might have had chia pudding, you might know about it, and maybe this is not so interesting if you know how to do it, you've done it before, but many people I think don't know about it yet, and it's really such an easy way to have breakfast ready in no time at all. Especially it's something you could actually prepare the evening before in like 5 minutes, and in the night it just gets ready. But even, you know, you get up, you prepare it, you shower, you get dressed, and then you have your breakfast. So it's something really, really cool to have and to do, and it's healthy. And yeah, we're all about health. But let me first quickly introduce myself if you are new. If you don't know me yet, my name is Martina. I'm a migraine and headache expert. I'm a health coach. And yeah, it is my mission to really help everybody who is suffering from pains like migraine, headaches, to get rid of that. But of course I'm interested as well for everybody to feel better generally. So, and the thing is, if you tackle your headache and migraine with the ways that I show you, then you will also tackle other health issues that you might have, other feelings of not really feeling right in your body. So it's a nice thing, and it tastes good and delicious. So today, chia pudding. So you see all these ingredients here. I'm not going to show it here because it gets loud with the blender. I prepared one before. I always want to say that here's one I prepared before. But I wanted to show you the ingredients, and I wanted to tell you that it is something you can do. Actually, you could do without a recipe. You can just try and add a bit more. It's very forgiving. I give you a ground based recipe, and then you can try it yourself. I also show you some options. Chia seeds, that's the chia seeds here. They're really small seeds that are very tiny. You can see here, really, really tiny. A little bit like flaxseed, you might know that, in the way that it's also very gelatinous. When it gets, if it gets into water in a liquid, then it pumps itself up, it absorbs all the liquid and gets gelatinous, so it's really good for our digestion. It is full of proteins, it's full of omega-3s, and omega-3 are really something we don't get enough, but we need. We normally, because we eat, yeah, many people eat too much meats, and where there is too much omega-6, and we need this right balance between omega-3s and omega-6. So these ones are really good. So chia seeds, because they absorb, they make anything liquid that you put them in thicker. So you could have just done a juice with that, with chia seeds in, and make it gelatinous. Some people make a jam out of that, a raw jam, like some mix some fruits, some blueberries or raspberries, and some natural sweetener and some chia seeds, and let it stand there. Then you have a fresh jam that you can, or marmalade, that you can, you know, it doesn't keep that long, it's the length of the fruit, but it's really handy to have. But let me get back to the chia pudding. So you make a base liquid, so you either could get some store-bought non-dairy milk. I'm all in favor of non-dairy milk, so that's, you know, you discover that now, like I try not drink milk, and I tell you more why another day, that's another topic. But so I like to make my own almond milk, because just I can put in the sweeteners I want, and store-bought isn't always that good, and also it's convenient. I always have almonds here. I always have, also I could make a cashew nut, and that's what I did today. So if you're cashew nuts, I like to buy organic, but they're quite expensive, so sometimes they sell cashew nuts that are broken, and because I don't need them to be pretty, I bought this, so that's cool, and I just put like a half a cup to a cup, depends how creamy you want it, to 2 cups of water. I have my water here, so I put that in a blender, High-speed blender is best if you have, but it's also possible with a normal blender. Cashew nuts are quite soft. And then I add other things. So if you don't have cashew nuts and you want to make an almond milk, because almonds are more alkalizing from all the nuts, then my trick, my shortcut is almond butter. So for example, I have this one here. In Germany we get that one. It's rather expensive at the moment because of, you know, the harvest and so on, but it goes a long way, and yeah, it's delicious. So then I would put like 2 tablespoons approximately in the water, or maybe 3, again depending how creamy I want it. And I could blend it up like that, and that would be already my cashew nut, cashew milk or almond milk, and you don't have to strain it in that way. Cashew nuts are so soft, so it doesn't, you know, get gritty, and especially if you have a high-speed blender. And almond butter is also smooth, so you have a really nice creamy non-dairy milk. And then you can add what you want. You can add some vanilla extract, you can add a pinch of Himalaya salt. Sometimes I do that because it's we shouldn't eat that much salt, but then again Himalaya salt has 84, I think, minerals and trace minerals that are really important, so I think sometimes I feel like I need it, or yeah. So then I have, for sweetener, you could use a lot of different things. You could either put some dates in there without the stone, like pitted, and you could use coconut sugar that has a low glycemic index, so that's a bit better if you have problems with blood sugar levels, or anyway want to keep it stable, and that's what we're aiming here for. I like to mix whatever I'm going for that day with stevia. I have here vanilla stevia drops. They're quite good. Stevia by itself I'm not so keen on, but in a combination with a sweetener I like it, because you can cut the sweetener by half or more, like like honey. For example, in my chia pudding today I used raw honey, or maple syrup you can use. So you could use less of that, because the sweetness you get from the stevia, and then you get the taste of the particular sweetener. So, you know, they all taste a bit different. That's the sweeteners, and you can put them then in and sweeten your milk. And then I put today in an additional thing with lots of omega-3 is hemp seeds. And hemp seeds are really another protein-rich superfood. They're called really. They're really smooth and make it creamy, and they have a bit of a particular taste. So, you know, a little goes a long way. You make it gradually more. But I mixed today cashew nuts and a bit of that, a bit of hemp seeds, and yeah, they also have really high level of omega-3. So it's another boost for those levels. So here the honey that I used. But I think I explained everything. So you mix it all up, and at the end, once the milk is already sweetened as you want it, with the taste you want it, then you mix in chia seeds. For 2 cups of liquid, do half a cup of chia seeds, or sometimes even a little bit more, depending how you want the consistency of it. And then you let it sit there for sometimes as little as 15 minutes. It starts to gelatinize. If you have used more chia seeds, then, you know, if you leave it overnight, it's also really good, and breakfast is ready when you get up. And yeah, so waiting time is not very much, so don't have to heat it up. It's perfect. And then I think I'm ready to show you how it looks like. I made one before. So this is my chia pudding. I put some oranges on top, pecan nuts, some walnuts, because they're also really superfoods in themselves, a bit of cranberries to give another taste. And here you see the pudding. You see this little dots, that's the chia seeds. Some people don't like the consistency of it. I love it. So, you know, try how you like it. What you also can do, you could put a little bit of orange juice into the milk as well, so you have like almost like an orange creamsicle taste. That's always also something really nice. And I also have done just a smoothie in that way, so without the chia seeds, just do the cashew milk or almond milk in the way that I described to you, and add a little bit of orange juice, freshly squeezed orange juice in there, and then you have yeah, something really delicious for the morning. If you can, then protein powder, vegan protein powder would be also really good to make this higher, the protein content. And something else, because the chia pudding I always make more. So I have like these 2 little glasses with some plastic cover, so it's in glass. I put it in the fridge, and then this evening if for dinner I don't know what to cook, I could grab like that, or a snack, or tomorrow morning. And so they keep, yeah, a couple of days. Normally I like the next day, the day after. So after 48 hours I'm not so keen. It's probably just me, but they would keep even 48 hours. And then you can also, you know, mix them. You could even do one with chocolate. But chocolate pudding is another topic, another theme of a next video that I'm gonna do when my secret ingredient is ready. And for today I leave you with this. I will put a recipe for chia pudding on my blog. And if you like this, then maybe share it with whoever you think might need some breakfast that is not bread and might need an idea. And you can download some more ideas. I have a little ebook on my website. You can sign up for that, or on Facebook as well. I have the link there, so then you can download it and just have a look what other recipes are there and some tips, so that you can beat your headache and feel better. That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day. Bye!